This video captured a woman frantically knocking on this house's front door. As she continues to do so, she can be seen constantly looking behind her. These two young boys went outside of their home for a walk, and they saw a clown coming toward them. Both young boys screamed and ran to the house, followed by the terrifying clown. One boy took a perfect swing. He came forward and slapped the clown. In Smithtown, New York, a man wearing a hoodie came close to the camera and stole it. The next day, the neighbor went to the door wearing only jeans, rang the bell, and apologized to the camera. The owner said from inside, "What do you want?"
How are you doing, folks? This is Amin. Today we are looking at some new scary videos that are starting to spook the internet. If you are new to the channel and you like my content, hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky videos. Without further ado, let's get started.
This video captured a woman frantically knocking on this house's front door. As she continues to do so, she can be seen constantly looking behind her, and that's when he realized why. A man walks up to the woman and proceeds to grab her firmly, telling her to get into the car. All the while, the woman can be heard pleading for him to stop. The man in the video was later identified to be 20-year-old Victor Kucinich, and he would ultimately be charged with third-degree felony kidnapping. In Baton Rouge, Le, a homeowner constructed a doghouse with a portable heater to keep his dog warm. It suddenly caught on fire. The dog ran towards the car and started to bark. He continued barking for help, but no one came. The dog hid under the car but continued to bark. When this happened, the owner's sister got an alert on her phone about the fire erupting while the owner and her 75-year-old grandpa were sleeping. The owner's sister handled the situation perfectly, and everyone was safe. This Ring doorbell starts off showing the house owner simply doing her laundry, though before she can even enter the laundry room, she can be seen posing, and the audio from the clip makes it clear as to why. Voice can be heard desperately pleading for help, though it's unclear where the voice is coming from. Clearly disturbed and worried, it could have been someone hiding around her property, and the woman would end up calling the police.
I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything. So I went back to my Ring video to make sure I wasn't just reasonably hearing something.
I can hear somebody saying something, but I can't.
Well, I posted it on there.
And the police would search the whole property but find absolutely nothing. And to this day, it's still unclear whose voice was talking or even where I was coming from. These two young boys went outside of their home for a walk, and they saw a clown coming toward them. Both young boys screamed and ran to the house, followed by the terrifying clown. One boy took a perfect swing. He came forward and slapped the clown. These creepy clowns. I'm glad the man slapped him well. This doorbell camera footage seems to have captured an almost transparent-looking figure walking across the house owner's property in the middle of the night. The figure looks to have no face and seems to slowly become less visible as it continues to move. The audio from the video reveals the noise of very faint footsteps. After reviewing the footage and examining the property, the house owner found nothing out of the ordinary, and it's still unclear what exactly was caught on video that night. In Smithtown, New York, a man wearing a hoodie came close to the camera and stole it. The next day, the neighbor went to the door wearing only jeans, rang the bell, and apologized to the camera. The owner said from inside, "What do you want?" The neighbor said, "Peace."
What do you want? Peace. Too late for that. What? Too late for that. Too late? When you stole from me, you started your own war. Too late for that. So it's too late for peace? You had a chance at peace. You had that night, you could have made peace by bringing my shit back you stole. When you stole from me, you started your own war. So we are at war, according to you? Good night, sir.
The man listened and answered again. Then he left, went to his room, and closed the door. After a few minutes, he played loud music, returned to ring the doorbell, and said, "Oh, I don't think it's ringing."
If it's blue, it doesn't ring? I guess that means you're hearing this? Do speak. Okay, so there's wine, cheese, and crackers across the hall if you're interested. Nah, we ain't no rats. We just don't like stealers, liars, and stealers and thieves. Have a good night.
He went back to his room and closed the door. The loud music was still on. He returned with a large towel over his head and stuck something sticky on the camera to shake the video. The owner called the police and filed charges against the neighbor, who was subsequently arrested. This guy is a perfect example of a terrible neighbor. After hearing his doorbell go off, this San Diego house owner would look at his doorbell camera through his phone, and the camera revealed a supposed door-to-door salesman waiting outside. The house owner decided to confront the man with the doorbell speaker, and that's when the salesman claimed he was looking for Robinson's residence at 712, which was not the house he was at. After being informed of this, the salesman would politely apologize for the mix-up.
This is the Robinson's residence at 712? No, you're at the wrong house. It's 721. Oh, I apologize for that.
Suspicious of the encounter, the house owner would send the footage to the local police department, who disturbingly confirmed that this exact man was suspected of breaking into at least 19 homes and impersonating a salesman to do so. The man has yet to be caught by police.
Look guys, I'm going to repeat it. Never open the door, even if it's during the day. The safest option is to hide. Even the people you don't know could have bad intentions. These people don't even need to be in your house. If you open the door, they could do something to you right at your doorstep. So lock your doors, hide your keys, and hide if you hear knocking. Pretending no one is home will prevent any bad intentions they have.